Okay, so I'm walking home from the night job, and I really don't know how I feel. I feel tired, but not tired from exertion or working hard or anything like that. Just weary, I think, from the darkness of life. And one of my managers, we'll get through this in a minute. All right. So, one of my managers, wait till we get past the music. One of my managers inadvertently taught me a lesson today and tonight. And I think this particular manager, most of the managers are very young, like literally under 25. And this music is getting on my nerves. But she has a very innocent spirit, kind of like what I used to have. I still have an innocent spirit, but not as wholesome as hers is. Mine used to be, but I'm just really jaded by life in general. So, not that I don't appreciate, I do appreciate and love my life, disclaimer, but I am jaded. I am, especially if you're raised to believe a certain thing and something else is true. So, anyways, the place where I work, they have certain policies in place and you're supposed to enforce them. When you go to enforce them, if there's no response that's given, if there's no oomph put into the fight against it, then it stands. But if there is some oomph put into the fight against it, then you call a manager. Now, most of the managers, from my experience, they will tell you it is what it is because it is what it is. But as I'm getting older, people are just being honest about it. And what I'm being told is that, hey, no, I'm not even going to give it away, but I think most people understand, except for the chosen few like me. That's how the world works. That if somebody makes a big old fuss and act crazy, then they're going to get what they want. And really, that's written in stone or verbalized, and it is what it is. And what that tells me is that the world is run by thugs. If you speak the loudest, cause the biggest discomfort, then you win. And it's the reality of it. The manager doesn't agree with it, but it is what it is. And I understand why it is what it is. But it took me all these years of living and learning to know it. And I may not be being clear because I'm tired. Another thing that kind of saddened me, but not in a sad way, but just in a weary way, is y'all heard the liveliness of what I just walked through. And that's just a little piece of it. And look at me. You know what I'm saying? There were girls that I'm just as beautiful as, if not more, when I fix myself up. That dress is hoochie-fied and cute and hoochie as I'm capable of dressing. But that's not the way that I'm dressed. That's not the vibe that I have. I just look like a tired old housewoman coming home from work. And, that's not what I want to be, but it's the reality of it. And when I thought about it, I'm thankful for, different alternatives that the Creator has put in my path because when I think about it, there's a lesson for me, at my night job that I needed to learn. And I have learned a few things. And, but in addition to that, there are different things that I put into my path because out of need. Some of the things are spiritual. Like my night job, I think is spiritual. I needed to learn something. That's why I'm there. My day job also is spiritual. I don't even know if you can call it. It is what it is. I just put it that way. And it's there for a reason for me to learn too. But it also serves a secondary purpose because basically I don't have enough money to do anything, period. I don't. I really don't. If I share it with you, the reality of it, it'll be like, whoa. But I know that, it's God's doing, the Creator's doing. There's something that He's doing with my life. Slowly but surely, He, she, it, the universe, whatever you want to call the thing that kind of keeps everything on a gyroscope going here. So, I'm in understanding of that, and I'm okay with it. But I'm tired, and I want to have fun. I want to get hoochie down. I want to wear some teeny tiny shorts and be silky smooth all over my body and smell good and just be like brown candy walking down the street. But unfortunately, you know, there's something else going on in my life right now. But I don't know, in due time, hopefully, I said hopefully by 40, all of my hair will be nice, but it's just horrible. And it was all nice at 28, and I thought I was just gonna let it ride out that way, but no. And so I was hoping that at 70, you know, I would still be able to walk down the street in booty shorts if I wanted to. But the way things are going, what I want and what's gonna happen are probably two different things. So yeah, so y'all got to witness, the liveliness of what I was walking through versus what I was presenting, as who I am. And I'm tired, and I'm gonna go and go to sleep. And if I had to rate my day on a scale of 1 to 10, all things being relative to my life, not the lifestyle of somebody that might be 40 years old with, jet setting from here to there, that would never be my life. I understand and accept it. I don't know if I want it to be. I don't think I do. Because right now, everything that you think is freedom comes at a very high cost. So, I don't know, on a scale of 1 to 10, just keeping things relative to my life and my experiences, I would say an 8. The reason why is I had places to be. I did my respective jobs. I got a little amiability in, so some conversations and things that were good, and so I can't complain. I would say an 8. The good, bad, and ugly. Good is I got to do basically what I wanted to do today, and I think I did a good job. I met the goals that I wanted to meet. The bad, really none. I mean, I'm getting older. I'm okay with that. The ugly, the effects of me getting older, and I'm okay with that too. No biggie. That's about it. So, again, rating myself, and I don't even know if these things really matter anymore, but I guess they do if you focus on them. But if you're just enjoying whatever little humble piece of life you have, it doesn't really matter. But physically, I give myself maybe a 7. I really could work out more and pay more attention to my body and what I put in it. Mentally, I give myself an 8. I'm in touch with my emotions, my thoughts, and my feelings, and it's all for the positive. Socially, I give myself a 2.75 to a 3. I'll say I'll give 3 because, and it wavers between that because I do try. I do try. The thing that hinders me socially is that I've been hurt a lot by people, places, and things. And so that tends to make me be like, okay, I'm not dealing with all that. So socially, 2.75 to 3. So I definitely need to work on that. Spiritually, I'll say a 6.8 to a 7.5. I know the difference between right and wrong. I try to do the right thing, but sometimes I'm just like, okay, the world is just really freaked up. So, whatever. I'll do the right thing, but you just leave me alone. So that's what it is. And financially, I give myself a 2. Bare minimum. I'm okay with that. So, anyways, I love y'all. Good night. Just passing time as I go along. Something to do. Bye.